Well, we begin tonight with explosive new evidence in the trial against the mother of the Oxford High School shooter, Jennifer Crumbley. Thank you so much for joining us for 7 Action News at 6. I'm Carolyn Clifford. Today was day 5 of the trial. Prosecutors showed messages that Jennifer sent to her son saying, quote, "Don't do it," shortly before her son opened fire, killing 4 students. And in a surprising twist, prosecutors also called a witness who admitted to having an affair with Jennifer and testified she kept a handgun in her car. Also in court, for the first time, we got to see video of Jennifer and James Crumbley being arrested in Detroit after going on the run in the wake of the tragedy. 7 Action News reporter Simon Shaquette is in Pontiac and breaks down what happened in court today.
Here on day 5 in court, powerful evidence revealed during witness testimony, including text messages Jennifer Crumbley sent to her son, the Oxford High School shooter, only 1 hour before the tragedy.
The message is from Mom. It was sent 1 hour prior, and it says, "Ethan, don't do it."
Taking the stand for the prosecution, Detective Lieutenant Sam Marsban, who oversaw investigation into the deadly shooting at Oxford High. The detective lieutenant telling a jury how Jennifer Crumbley urged her son not to carry out an attack only 1 hour before. But by then, the shooter was already in possession of his parents' weapon.
And it was a SIG 9mm handgun.
Marsban further describing her behavior during a search of their home after the tragedy.
She did not want to give me her phone. She seemed irritated about it initially. She was not turning it over.
Jennifer eventually turning over her phone and password when told it was part of a court-ordered search. Soon after, she picked up a new prepaid phone, but did not share her number with detectives.
Was there any discussion about the students who were injured or killed in that school by the defendant?
Not by the defendant, no.
Marsdan telling the court Jennifer seemed frustrated with her son, saying he would have to suffer for what he did. Jennifer's defense attorney losing an objection to try keeping her lack of emotion out of evidence being admitted.
You have never seen her react to anything in life, a pet dying, a person dying, bad news about a job, anything like that.
My only encounter with her was at that house.
Also taking the stand, a retired sheriff's detective who tracked Jennifer and James Crumbley during a manhunt into Detroit. They were later found hiding in an art studio at 1 a.m. by witness Luke Kirtley.
I remember specifically putting the plate 2 and 2 together. It's like, that's a feeling you've never felt before.
Another witness in the prosecution's case, a Detroit police corporal who helped take the Crumbleys into custody as part of a special response team, describing the scene he encountered.
Stand up, stand up!
I see 2 people laying on a mattress. If I'm not mistaken, they were facing each other.
Prosecutors also calling firefighter Brian Malash, who admittedly had an affair with Jennifer. Malash telling the court Jennifer shared that she kept a 9mm handgun in her car, contrary to claims it was kept locked up. Malash also recalling Jennifer would leave work to see him romantically when she wanted, and seeing a text after the shooting that said,
We're on the run again, helicopters, not sure where to message you.
More witness testimony continues here tomorrow morning. For now, from Pontiac, Simon Shaquette, 7 Action News.
All right, thank you so much, Simon. A forensic investigator also took the stand to show more than $6,000 in cash, prescription drugs, and alcohol in the Crumbleys' possession at the time they were arrested in Detroit. In addition, the pair was found with 4 different cell phones and sleeping on a mattress on the floor of an art studio.